Today, Matt and I are heading to Best Buy, and we're going to be versing each other with a laptop versus a desktop.
We're gonna see which one is the better price performance. Going to our local Best Buy and buying whatever they have in stock. Can we get a good deal on a laptop or a desktop? We're gonna find out. But first, a word from today's sponsor.
Dude, what the heck is that noise?
I'm only looking for the biggest deals when it comes to PC hardware and pre-built, so I decided to dust off the old oversized collection of peripherals.
You don't need a big keyboard to find big savings. Just head over to jawa.gg to find big deals.
Isn't that the marketplace by gamers for gamers?
You'd be right, Matt. And Jawa is a great place to check out all types of PC hardware, like CPUs, GPUs, and even pre-built gaming PCs from individual sellers. And one of the things that they also added that I really like is they have individual price to performance for every single PC that's auto-generated, so you know what type of bang for buck you're actually getting.
But what about safety? Buying and selling used parts can be a hassle sometimes.
Worry not, my dear boy. Jawa's got buyer and seller protection, and every single listing is moderated, so you don't have to worry about any shenanigans.
That's a weird accent, but last question. I heard that you can also use code TOSI10 on checkout to save 10% off up to $10 off your first purchase. Is that true?
Bingo, Matt, but only on your first order, so if you haven't taken a chance yet, check out jawa.gg today.
Thanks to Jawa for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get into it.
All right, so I guess to decide who's gonna go, we'll take shots and whoever makes one first.
And see if the ball hits the people who are working really hard here at Toasty Bros HQ. So whoever makes a shot gets to pick. That's the goal.
All right.
This is from downtown. Oh boy, we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be here for a while. Oh yeah, there's a motherboard right there that's banned in Call of Duty.
Oh. Anybody want it? Damn. Well, that settles that. Matt's on a streak lately.
I'm gonna do laptop. I feel like this because laptop, I don't know, it depends what kind of desktop will be there, but laptop will be maybe a cheaper value option because we're trying to see what can get the best price performance. Like the same price doesn't necessarily matter. It's more like which one we can get is the better bang for buck. It'll all be about that simple point.
And also to make things fair for the desktop,
yes.
You guys are probably thinking at home, well, you have to buy a monitor, keyboard, mouse, headset, all that stuff. We're gonna factor in those costs for when I pick out my desktop.
Yeah, we'll just use like average good deal pricing for all those peripherals, which we'll figure out once we get everything in. But laptop, desktop, to the car, the Batmobile. All right, we're pulling up. Can we build a gaming setup at McDonald's? Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Oh, a little arch, have it your way type shit.
Is that we get down the rabbit hole where like we have a setup that we just start going into random places and just wait until they tell us to stop? Let's just go into McDonald's and build a setup. Holy shit.
Holy wind.
Holy wind. No! I'm getting blown away! I'm blown away! Hurry, we must get in!
You wanna watch out for this river now. Watch out for this river now.
That's the Ohio River. Oh wait, we got the Neo here. Can I just walk home with the Neo? Kind of in the same, vicinity here, but you want to look at your desktops?
I guess so.
I guess I gotta do that.
Well, so far, I've not seen anything under 1,000.
Kind of what
Here's
expected.
a monitor for 1,000. That's cool. Jesus Christ. 8,700 with a 5060, $1,500. Dude, yeah, Matt, it's hit him.
I know. I figured it did. I figured the price performance might have fallen off a cliff.
I mean, there's a 5060 Ti 16 gig, but it's $1,900. Holy hell. Well, guys, PC Rose is starting to look better day by day. Look, if you want a 5070 from 2024, like how they put the date.
Jackson, I found your best option.
2,100.
This is still great. I can't believe this is real. 6500 XT, $1,049.
Wow. We're actually doing pretty good then. There's a 5071 for, I mean, 16. That's the best deal I've seen so far, I feel like. Here's another 5060 Ti. So basically your choices are 5060 or 5070.
Yeah, that seems to be the cheapest one I've seen so far, and it's an Omen.
You're gonna piss Jonah off. I mean, hey, that's a 5060 Ti 8 gig, $1,249. This one's a 14400 5060 for 12. It's not a Ti, but it's actually a custom build.
Is it this one or is it the black one? I think the black one's that Black Friday deal that they now are charging way more money for.
Probably the black.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's Ultra 7. So this one.
Be that guy.
Which honestly, this case looks that looks like bun cheeks. Yeah, they're both 14400Fs. But one's $100 more because I guess it looks a little nicer. That Omen, I think, is that the same one as over there? Yeah, it's just the same one. I mean, it's $1,300 for a normal 5060 with an 8500F, which I'd rather have the i5, honestly. CyberPower Element SC. Oh, this is Asus ROG. That's probably a whole different build. I don't know.
I was gonna say, I didn't see. Good. I know he's looking for one in particular.
I think I was looking for this one here. This CyberPower that's $11.99. Oh, I overestimated. Oh, 0 in stock. Okay, I'm trying to get something today, so. Yeah, same, you know, gotta have the same day. I wonder if that, maybe this one's in stock? No, they're pretty much the same. It seems like, I think this one's just a slightly nicer case. I guess it's this one.
What's he looking at price-wise right now?
A little bit nicer case.
$11.99.
Yeah, 5, okay, and that's the $12.99. Okay, yeah, what do you think? It's probably the best I'm gonna get for the price?
That's probably the best deal you're gonna get right now.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I'll get one of those if you guys have them in the back or wherever they are. He's like, what's this PC for? And I was like, I just like panicking. I was like, oh, it's a gift. And he's like, what do you have right now? And I was like, I have a 5890 X3D. And he was like, oh. He's like, and you're getting this for a gift? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, for who? And I'm like, a distant cousin is what I said. He goes, that's a really good gift for a distant cousin. I was like, leave me alone. He's really nice though. Really nice, but I started getting nervy.
All right, for me, so how much are you spending?
I'm at $12.99 right now.
Oh, look at that. There's one for $12.99 right here with a i7-13650HX, a normal 5060, 60 gigs of RAM, and a 512 gig SSD.
So laptops are caught up too, huh?
So that is a Lenovo LOQ.
Ooh, I do like the LOQs.
We can go really cheap and kind of aim the price performance game, but that's a 3050. That is not going to be the vibe.
How much is that?
That one's $859.
Wow.
I'm wondering if the HX is worth it getting the LOQ.
How much more is it?
It is $200 more.
Oh, that's a big difference.
It is a big
difference.
difference.
The LOQs are really nice, but yeah, I don't know.
What is the display? This isn't even the same one. This is a 4050 laptop.
Oh wait, and that's a Ryzen one.
Yeah, I guess it's...
Oh, because you're going over?
Yeah, to this one. So that one is the 16 gigs of RAM. I wonder what the... I don't know, I'm thinking if I should aim for the price performance game and undercut you on budget, or go with one that's the same price. Because you also have to factor in keyboard and mouse.
Yeah. Mine will probably come with a keyboard and mouse, but I'm gonna factor in some type of sound, assuming I don't get a monitor with sound.
So maybe like
150 bucks
added on.
So mine would be $14.50 before tax.
I'm gonna try for the LOQ, and then if not, then we're gonna do the Victus.
See if they actually even have it.
Yeah, we don't even know if they have it. I mean, the first one you wanted, they did not have. Look at the RAM, Jackson.
Oh, wait, it's 64 gigs though, but still, it's horrible.
Is that DDR4?
That is DDR4
for $312.
Wow. I mean, dude, I know it's not costing Best Buy that much. That's like some taking advantage of the market type shit.
That's pretty bad.
God, look at the 2 terabyte 990, $400.
They have 15060 for $359.
3050, 6 gig for $219. That's gross.
They got a 5070 for $650.
Was that it? What did you use that? Is that a
7600 for $300?
Oh, I hope the guys what it's for.
Wanted to see if you had this one, the 5060 with the one that's $12.99. Oh, okay. How about this one? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Huh. We'll have to keep looking then, see if there's anything a little bit. No, you're good. Let me look around a bit. We were gonna get it all together, so. Oh, wait, I didn't even notice this one. I'm gonna have to spend more on mine now. I'm gonna have to go pretty high on mine.
Is there any that are?
1424?
I mean, that would almost put you at the same total for me, I guess.
We haven't checked out one of these Gigabyte Aero.
Oh, it's a 5070 too, so that'd be an interesting one.
Wow.
So 1424, 5070.
Like a desktop 5060
Available
Ti.
here. It says buy it today.
One in stock.
Let's go. Yes, I will take that. Thank you so much.
Dude,
one in stock.
That's such a good gift for Matt's little brother.
Yeah, it's such a good gift for my little brother. I'd be curious what the price performance is. That's a $400 difference between the cheapest one, but only a $200 difference between a 5060 going to the 5070. It is a laptop 5070, but it'd be interesting. Price performance will be an interesting debate.
Mine, if I was gonna buy a monitor, I'd probably get a 1080p one.
Yeah.
So performance-wise, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. Perfect. Yes, I love it. Thank you so much. Get your card.
Yep.
It's on you, buddy. All right, 2888.
2888. My goodness.
Cameraman?
Yes.
I know forbidden knowledge now. I know what the cameraman looks like.
Yes, you do.
Jackson.
Yep. Yep, that's us. Nice to meet you, man.
Now I know why you're getting gifts, $1,300 gifts.
Yes.
Like celebrities. That's so funny. I always loved that some people know us from PC Bros instead of the YouTube.
I wonder if we show up in Best Buy meetings or like that local shop PC Bros.
Yeah, it was pretty soon there's gonna be a sign of Matt and I with the little X's over our face on the front of Best Buy.
All right, guys, we're headed back. 2888. Subscribe if you haven't already.
We need money.
We need money. Let's go get some bones though. It's a tradition.
We're back from Best Buy and our tummies are full of Taco Bell because That's a tradition, of course. So I got my CyberPower GXi3 200 BSTV10. Everybody knows what that means. And Matt, what do you got over there?
I have a Gigabyte Play to Differ Aero laptop. The specs of my laptop are an RTX 5070, a Ryzen AI 7 350, and they're 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. That's a lot of memory.
You know what's funny? I thought you had an i7 still too. Matt had 3 different laptops picked out.
I tried to get some other ones, but they just weren't happening. So we're gonna unbox Jackson's computer first, then we'll get the laptop going, and we'll be testing the price performance. It's important to mention with this video, obviously, these are not the same price. So this isn't like a price to price, which one's the better deal, but what is the price to performance? What is our cent per point, FPS per dollar? That's what we're trying to decide here.
No, it is interesting with your build being a 430 and mine being 1299. If I am factoring, there's gonna be a keyboard and mouse in here, we know that. If I'm factoring in just an okay monitor, like a $120 monitor, and let's just say an okay pair of, headphones, I'm at Matt's price pretty much.
And then also the 5070, we've done videos on laptop 5070s, it only has 8 gigs of VRAM. So it is basically like a 5060 Ti in the desktop counterpart. So spec-wise, they might actually be really close. Jackson does have single-channel DDR5, which again could be a factor, and I have 32 gigs of memory. So this will be a fun test to see what the difference is like. So we're pretty convinced this is very similar to that Black Friday deal that we got.
Costco?
We did Best Buy. It was like $779 with a 14400 and a 5060. But this one is a better case because that was the one you originally get was the Black Friday deal that is now $1,099. But then this one is the slightly upgraded version.
And also, did you guys see the price of this? Makes me realize how bad the RAM and the market situation is. There is a build for $1,050 that was a custom build, not like an HP Omen, that had a, what was it, a 5500 Ryzen 5
6500 XT.
6500 XT for $1,050. So. Yeah, the fact that we're still able to get these makes that look, maybe they're doing it for that reason.
It could be like an upselling thing. They're like the really cheap ones. Because we did a video on that build and it was really bad, but I think at that time it was $700. $700, it was still like, oh, this is gross. The fact that they were adding $300 to that is insane.
All right, so inside my box here, and this is like some stuff I'm gonna try to sell you guys on. So obviously we get a separate mouse, a separate keyboard. That is gonna be a little bit of a better experience, especially for gaming. Matt's going to basically need a mouse for
That's
his.
true, my cost will need a mouse.
Slightly up, slightly upcharged because he's gonna need a mouse. And also my PC is going to be upgradable much more than a laptop is, which speaking of that, let's
get it around.
So some food, no, it's cardboard, but there's food on there.
The Taco Bell got into
some
the
roach
PC.
food. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we got this one. It's $100 more, but I think it looks a lot nicer.
It is CyberPower versus iBuyPower, so something different.
And who knows, maybe it'll have like a slightly nicer board and stuff too.
Ooh, baby. Oh, it has like an angled fan setup here?
Yep, single piece of glass too, which I think is really cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yep, single piece, which I think, does that just pop off in one piece?
Does the top come off and it slides up?
My PC looks fine though. I don't see any damage or anything so far.
We'll say this is a little bit, I'm thinking like first time PC buyer getting this and they're like, how the heck do I get the glass off to get this out of here?
Say right now, I don't even know if we're doing it right.
We can't even figure it out.
All right, I feel like I'm gonna break something.
That almost looks like, it looks like it should pop off. Like,
you want to press it? I'm not pressing hard enough. I feel like there might be another screw hidden potentially, because I mean, look, the bottom's like trying to come off. We're about to find out Matt and I are like really stupid.
Yeah, we're doing something really stupid right now. So look at
forwards.
Yeah, I can see. Yep, there it is.
I will say these cases are really cool for first-time builders because if you needed to upgrade or modify, you can literally hit it from the back, hit it from the front, hit it from the side.
Yep. Manta.
Did we find out? No, that was Gigas or Gil.
Gil. But,
Gil.
Is Gil Manta or is Manta their own thing? We'll look it up. Manta.
I'm not gonna pop it out. It's 6,000 megahertz though.
In this economy, we ain't popping out RAM with the chance of it breaking.
No. Hey, the SSD's name brand. It's one of the graphene ones. It's the Team Group T-Force G50. It's a Gen 4 PCIe.
It's V-color.
V-color, okay. All right, now we do have some downsides I'm already noticing. Micro ATX board, this is a full-size case. That's actually a BTF case, I think, which is kind of cool. And what board is this?
ASRock?
B760M
Okay. All right, and it does have built-in Wi-Fi. It's probably gonna be a pretty decent Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Anything else? When we got a 8-pin for CP power. It does suck we have 4 slots for RAM, but we only get 1 stick, of course. Cable management's, it could be a little better.
Up there, but not too bad.
Yeah, I'm not the big, I don't know why they do this.
That's devious.
When they could have just done like the same spot there. Let's check out the back.
Yeah, I don't know how that's any way clean. That's good.
Yeah, not bad. Okay. So on the power supply, what do we have? Probably.
You know you're gonna have to take it out.
Yeah,
let's be real here.
What's the bets, guys?
I'm gonna say it's a 650 high power or Great Wall or all of the above.
I'm going high power.
I never remember. I get iBuy and CyberPower and all these companies mixed up.
The fact that we saw how many of these during Black Friday? High power, and it is 600.
600. John, do you want to show them that? These are good brands, by the way. For anyone seeing high power and is like, what is that? It's actually an OEM brand, so they're solid.
That is the most frustrating thing I see on, there's like a Facebook group that I don't know how I got put into, but every time I go on Facebook, it's like a PC building page, and everyone's posting these deals. But inside that page, everyone says if you buy one of these systems, you must replace the motherboard and the power supply. Like,
Which is so
replace it. Like, I know a lot of it's probably from back in the day when they would use really low-end power supplies. Just because you don't know the name of this power supply doesn't mean they don't manufacture the power supplies that you guys actually like and trust. So
wouldn't that be funny if they like buy a power supply from a name brand, but it's made by Great Wall?
Yeah, and also this motherboard, again, it's not amazing, but we're talking a pretty mid-range CPU. Like, if you're going to upgrade to something high-end, you could deal with some issues.
It's not even a K. It's a 1440F.
Yeah, so you don't need it for what's in here.
All right, well, let's see if mine works. We know that mine needs a monitor, so we know that we're not going to see anything besides some pretty RGB. Nice. I will say that, I mean, yeah, solid case. It's even got the RGB on the side, the single piece of glass, power supply basement. Very upgradable build. We could, with the 600 watt, and in theory we have some, we definitely have some extra power. I mean, we're not super limited. We could go to like a 14th gen i7. We could put in something like I mean, all the new RTX cards come with adapters. 9070 XT, 9070, RTX 5070. Like, this has a good upgrade path to it.
So let's see what my laptop has in store, and then we're going to be benchmarking to see what the difference is like. All right, well, so this kind of worked out because the laptop I was going to get, or one of the mini I went down the line to try to get, and it was out of stock. The guy just looked so confused every single time. He was like, oh, it's out of stock. This is an Aero laptop, which I don't think we've seen. We've seen Gigabyte laptops, but we have not had one for a video.
We've only looked at a couple, maybe a few. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, this is a cool design. I like this.
I remember at one point, Matt, we got two. Remember from Newegg, it was the G15s, I think. I mean, we liked them a lot. We just don't really think about Gigabyte for laptops.
And also, it's in that price range where normally, I mean, we do review some higher end laptops, but not as much. And it's at that price now, we're approaching $1,500 that, you know, we normally wouldn't look at it too much. Look at the budget range, but this was our best option, and it looks really good. Are those stickers?
Well, at first I was like, oh, these are really cool stickers, and I see this one. And was like, yeah, I'm gonna put that on my PC.
Are you kidding me? Gigabyte. What the hell? Anywho, all right, here's the laptop. It's a nice, thin laptop. Pretty nice looking on the front here. We'll check the power adapter. Jonah says, check power adapter.
Wait, who's Jonah?
Oh wait, cameraman, my bad. I can't reveal his identity. All right, so we're gonna open up the power adapter here. We have a little power brick that is rated for 150 watts.
Not enough.
That's a little, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's pretty low. So the reason we mentioned that is there actually is an Acer laptop that's on the market that it really runs poorly and actually will drain battery while we're using it because the power adapter they gave you is not enough. And I'm really worried that this might be the same thing because that was a 50-50 laptop with a 150 watt. I don't think I'm gonna get my full performance out of this thing. This is why it was price slashed. Oh goodness.
Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe Gigabyte, they got it figured out and it's a little more power efficient.
It worries me about what this 5070 is running at, I'll be honest with you.
It's like a 50-50.
Let's go ahead and open it up and see what looks inside. I mean, it looks nice. It's a nice looking laptop.
Very nice, yeah.
Very clean design. We'll go over the ports on this thing. So we'll start on the left side of the laptop. We have the barrel plug for power. We have Ethernet, HDMI. We have a USB-A port, which I'm assuming is USB 3, and a USB Type-C. And on the right side of the laptop, we have a combo headphone jack for your audio solution. And next to that, we also have two USB 3 ports, Type-A for more connectivity options. All right, so ports seem pretty solid, nothing super crazy, but the key is, will it work or will I need to power it up first? Yeah, we're gonna need some power on this thing. 150 watts, baby.
Let's see. Is it enough to turn it on?
I mean, honestly, when I picked this brick out, I was like, this seems very small.
It was very small.
Very
you know
small.
what? Alienware had it figured out all these years. We used to make fun of their giant power bricks. I will say the finish on this is really nice. It's like a nice matte black, and I like the power button being right there in the middle. Keyboard's pretty nice. Nice oversized lettering, oversized trackpad. Everything's oversized.
Oversized.
And this monitor is 1440,
It's
right?
a 1440p high refresh rate display. I don't know. Let's see. What does it say in here? It does not say the refresh rate. Resolution is definitely 165 hertz.
Sick.
So 1440p, 165 hertz. In the benchmarks, that would make things a little bit interesting. do we go 1440p for the gaming to match, or do we just do...
My thought, what I said to Matt, is I said, if I'm building a 5060 build, more than likely, I would put it with the 1080p monitors.
Yes.
So I think that'd be fun, because we're already not really going apples to apples here,
Yes.
clearly. So, it's a value proposition. It just goes to show that with a laptop, you are going to be stuck at whatever resolution the monitor is, unless you're doing upscaling or something.
Laptop is in Windows. Let's go ahead and verify the specs, just to make sure everything is what we paid for. Task Manager's crashing and burning. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and specs here. As we see, we have the Ryzen AI7 350 with those 860M graphics, 8-core, 16-thread. The RAM, 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. They have so much RAM. It's a lot of RAM.
Dual channel.
And it's nice because we're using almost 8 gigs of it right now with whatever's in the background, the
AI.
the AI software that Gigabyte put on this thing. Love it. A Gigabyte SSD, which makes sense, a 1 terabyte Gen 4. We have the NPU, because, integrated graphics. And that RTX 5070 that we mentioned has 8 gigs of VRAM. Again, it is not like a desktop 5070. It has less VRAM. And we're just gonna have to see what the performance is like with that being a normal 5070. It does have studio drivers installed, which is interesting. When we hook this thing up to internet, we will download the latest driver for that and just see what the gaming performance is like. If not, you can just switch over to a normal gaming driver. But I believe this is in the line of laptops that are kind of more designed for work in 3D rendering that NVIDIA really promotes. And considering it has an AI suite built in from Gigabyte for AI workloads, its own AI, it's mainly meant for that, which is a little disappointing. Now we have to talk about Gmate, which I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, Gmate. This is the software that is built into this laptop to allow us to do customization and change the power profile. So currently we are on game mode. We also have creator mode, which I don't know what the difference is. It's a game mode, creator mode.
Oh, it changes the keyboard color.
Oh, it just changes the keyboard color.
Changed that.
Oh, well, we're going back to game mode now. But anyways, you can change between those profiles. Obviously, we'll leave it on game mode, which is high performance. You can also do the function F7, which does the same kind of thing. System performance, we're gonna be on performance mode right there, so we're good there. Under system settings, you can see a bunch of different stuff here. Nothing too important in this section. Scenario profiles, you can change the profiles here and actually customize each one. And then RGB Fusion allows you to change the colors of the keyboard. So we have pulse, static, cycle, pulse. So we can change between that. Jonah found this color and we're gonna stick with this color.
I wonder,
changed.
I just realized.
Oh, it changed already? Okay.
I just realized, I wonder, is Gigabyte gonna change from Gigabyte Control Center to Gmate?
It could be, or maybe just for the specific line of laptops, Gmate's what they're going with. So it basically is Gigabyte Control Center on this laptop and it's good to go. But the one thing we have to do also before we start downloading games is test the webcam. I got a webcam. Maybe that gives me plus 50 FPS for already having a webcam. I don't know.
I gotta buy one separate.
All right, guys, so this is the webcam test. We have a dog behind the camera. Doing a little sniff noise. God, that's either going to be very clear or you're not going to hear it. I will say it looks pretty good. It's like really crispy looking.
Let's take a gander.
We do have studio lights on it, but this looks pretty dang good. Now it is time for the patented scream test.
Scream test.
2, 1. Ah! All right, guys, we are now in Arc Raiders as the first game we're going to be testing. And just to note, we're going to go over the settings and I'll talk a little bit about my laptop here because my laptop has a resolution that's slightly different than what Jackson's testing. I have a 2560 by 1600 display on this laptop, 16 by 10. Jackson's going to be benchmarking at 2560 by 1440, which again is just a little bit less. I don't think it's going to make a major difference either way, but I really wanted to test the full resolution this laptop comes with because when you buy this laptop, that's what the resolution is going to be. But we wanted to make it a little more fair, so Jackson has to go 1440p. But don't worry, we'll be doing a 1080p test later on. The settings are DLSS set to balance on the Transformer model. We're running dynamic medium ray tracing and medium overall quality.
Let's get up to the blue zoo. And you'll load in with shields, a couple shield cells, bandages, and a gun.
I'm probably better off than I was with the launch that we did where
Yes.
things weren't working and we died instantly and I lost whatever I had. So, funny thing to note, and you're gonna see this, is the TDP of my 5070 is what's gonna be interesting here. A little testing beforehand, the highest I've seen it hit, even on the turbo mode, which is what we're on right now, is 70 watts, which a 5070 can be rated all the way up to like 110 to 120 watts in a laptop that'll allow it to do that. So that's where corners are being cut with this laptop, is the 5070 is being throttled down, even on the high performance profile, to work on this laptop. So we'll see what that ends up being performance-wise compared to a desktop 5060. We'll say temperatures are fine. Obviously they went for more, especially with this having like studio drivers out of the gate, I think they probably were just aiming more for this being a creator laptop with some gaming on the side type deal, but FPS is looking solid so far. You ready to hit page up?
I am page upping right now. This thing, my card is a lot more 1440p ready than I feel like I was giving it credit for.
So what are you at right now?
I'm getting a average of 154.
Wow, that is a big jump. So I'm currently getting an average of 110.
Wow. Okay.
So you're getting a 40 FPS jump. The power of DLSS, especially in a game like this that is not going to eat up all your VRAM. I mean, I'm not even using more than 4 gigs of VRAM right now. That definitely shows where you can use some DLSS even with a 60 series card.
So I'm using about 4.5 gigs of VRAM, and my card's pulling about close to 120 watts. So I think that's where I'm having a pretty big advantage is, you know, in theory, yeah, your card is probably close to a 5060, but it seems like with the wattage limitation, and based on the FPS that you're getting, unless the CPU is a lot worse, it may be almost in between a 5050 and a 5060.
Pretty much, yeah, that's what I'm definitely leaning towards. And even the full-fledged 5070 laptop on its own is at best like a 5060 Ti. So, you know, this is kind of what I was expecting in a sense, but also with this laptop in particular, the fact that it came with that power brick, it really just made me hold back a little bit on, did I really get a good price performance option to compete with the desktop? Because we will have the values at the end of this video when we do like our cent per point, where we actually included the cost that Jackson needed to get an up and running system, where he needs to get a monitor, some sort of audio device like headphones, and well, that's pretty much it, because he gets a keyboard and mouse with his PC if he wanted to use it, and all I needed to get was headphones and a mouse.
Yep.
How are those 1% lows holding up?
90 for me.
I'm 69 for me, so not crazy
69,
stuttery, but
baby.
definitely lower.
Now let's go see if we can find, oh my goodness, look at the size of that thing.
Oh, that's a big boy.
That's a big boy.
That's a big
All right,
boy.
I'm gonna bring us towards that waypoint. It's kind of far. We'll see if we can find some unks on the way. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with this pre-built. I mean, it's expensive. You know, it ended up being more expensive than even the expensive one that I wanted at $12.99. I think based on how it's running arc rated at 1440, I think we're gonna be just fine. We have the finals to test and then Counter-Strike. I don't think there's a game out there, because of this being 50 series as well, that either one of these won't play. I mean, hey, we can't say that about that 5500 and 6500 XT system.
No,
that
one will make no sense. Like it would be very embarrassing how much Jackson's PC would be destroying that one just for what, $300?
It's almost like upsetting that they're even selling it. I don't.
Yeah, they should just stop selling that. It's at that point where it's like, what's the point? Like, what are you doing? I see.
It's not coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Dude,
oh my goodness!
My
Why
kettle
is it
can't do
tanked?
much. There you go.
Holy hell!
I thought that kettle wasn't doing much.
Yeah, I have a Stitcher, which is also horrible. I think there's another one in here. Oh, it's a. Oh my goodness! It's a drone.
It's gonna shoot fire at me.
It's gonna shoot you.
Oh, it's a turret. All right, nice.
Yeah, I said drone. I meant turret. All right.
Oh, we gotta loot that Jong.
All right, you loot that. I'll loot the little ball boy. I'm looting the rolling Atlas ball.
Arc alloy, my favorite.
Same. Crude explosives. God, I love making explosives. All right, let's go ahead and go on to this exit area. My temps. That's something we can talk about too.
Yes.
I mean.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
I'm alive. I'm good.
Some people I feel like care about temps, you know, on a laptop. I'm more of just like as long as it's not overheating, but this desktop's running incredibly cool. I'm getting 59 on my 5060 and 44 on the i5.
I do not have CPU temp, unfortunately, because, well, these AI CPUs just somehow don't work with Afterburner. But based on what I'm seeing on the GPU side, only 72 degrees Celsius, I would imagine CPU-wise would be very, very similar.
It's actually, that's pretty cool for, yeah, for a GPU and a laptop, so I mean, that's good.
Yeah, the wattage is around 62, 61 in this game, so it's even a little below that.
I'm doubling your wattage, man.
I know, it's insane. Laptop versus desktop.
And you said, how many watts are you pulling from your reader?
Yeah, so I actually have it on a watt reader.
Oh, you have the watt reader.
Yeah, I have the watt reader, so let's see. 136 watts.
Okay, so I'd probably guess my CPU is like 116 to 120, or my GPU. CPU won't pull much. I'm gonna guess I'm probably pulling about 225.
Yeah, no, I pulled the wall reader, so I was like, I gotta see if it's maxing out this power brick or not.
Yeah, it sounds like it's close. I mean, hey, and that's with a fully charged battery, right?
Yes.
You do have to wonder too, if we let that battery drain to maybe like 10% and then plug it in, can it keep up with the current wattage or not?
All right, so what's your final numbers to write down? I got an average of 100 and a 1% low of 63.
129 average, low of 54. Okay. So my low did drop at some random point, I think when we were leaving.
All right, let's switch to the next game. All right, guys, we are now in the finales. The greatest game show on the earth. Is that what is that the phrase, Jones?
Game show.
There you go. That's it right there. I'm running the same resolution again as we did in Arc Raiders. I like we're playing the games made by the same studio. 2560 by 1600. DLSS balanced on the transformer model. Static on the ray tracing. No ray tracing this time. And we're running epic view distance and medium everything else. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of power shift. All right, gamers.
Loading in.
We're in. All right, we'll hit page up as soon as we drop in. All right, what are we looking at, Jackson?
162 average, 102 low.
Just balling. I'm looking at 103 average with a 1% low of 62. So the difference is continuing.
It's continuing and it's not going to stop.
It's never going to slow down. Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show that laptop, it makes it even more creator-like because it's thin and light. The GPU has studio drivers and it's not exactly like hardcore optimized for gaming, wattage-wise. And the fact that it has the 1440p screen that's over 1440p kind of just goes to show that like it's a laptop that is targeted a little more towards like content creation, you know, AI work, stuff like that, where like, because if you were gaming, you know, ideally this laptop would probably have like a closer to 1080p screen.
Yeah.
Or like a 16-inch, what would it be, 1920 by 1200.
Yeah, it'd be interesting when we do a CS, what the CPUs look like, see if the gap is as big as it is on the GPU side of things. And obviously, if you're not doing a challenge video like we are, you won't be tied to one retailer to get one or the other. You could find a crazy good laptop deal in the used market, you could find one on Amazon, you could find one from Walmart, and it could change the equation a bit, but inherently, right now, at least with this configuration we have, the desktop is actually the better price performance, even though both are pretty expensive.
Sure. Yeah, you just caught your teammate on fire.
He's fun. He can take it. He's built for it.
He's been on fire before.
But by no means is this like unplayable on this laptop too. I know we're kind of like saying the gap is wide and everything. This is still very playable, and if someone needs a laptop, then obviously it doesn't matter how many more frames you're gonna get. You're gonna go with the laptop if you need a laptop. But we do see a lot of people who buy laptops thinking they're gonna want the portability, and then they never end up like actually utilizing it. They end up docking it more times than not. Then you're just like wasting performance.
Yeah, you might as well have just bought a desktop. That's kind of why I think handhelds are kind of taken off a little bit. You know, is the fact that you can get a cheap portable device that's much more portable than a laptop, in my opinion.
All right, we gotta flip this shit.
Oh my God, I'm so bad.
Yeah, pull up on me, I dare you. Oh no, this oh God, my keybinds are different. What the hell? Ah! That was great.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, run away, Bo
Oh
Gamer.
my goodness.
Oh no!
These people won't leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Quit running away, I'm trying to heal you. Yeah, we run in this now.
Oh, that guy's one. Yes. Yes.
Oh!
My aim is no good.
Everyone heal each other.
My
We're all
aim's
just healing
really
each
no
other.
good.
I'm protecting this thing.
I lost
Hey.
sight. What's your like stuff at now?
So I'm looking at an average of 108, 1% low of 64.
I'm at 142 and low of 76.
Interesting. Big gap. Oh.
I'm like whiffing every shot I can now.
Oh no, sudden death. Oh, we're dead now.
Oh.
There's no way. No way. Hey.
Wait, how do we win? Did they just not touch the point?
I guess 108 average, 1% low of 64.
142 average, low of 76.
Another win for the desktop. We got one more test where we're going to test some 1080p and some CS2. All right, guys, the next game we're testing is CS2, and we are currently running the following settings. This time, we're at good old 1080p, even on my laptop, and we're running low settings to really see, can we notice the CPU difference?
Yep, low settings with Fidelity Super Res on balanced. I'm gonna go ahead and press page up. And yeah, this is gonna be a game that's gonna like very much rely, I mean, you can see our usages. I'm at 33% on my CPU and 41 on my GPU. So definitely the kind of game where the better your CPU is, the more FPS you're gonna get pretty much. The GPU don't really do much at low settings.
And I am currently getting an average of 276 with a 1% low of 106. What are we looking at for you?
I am currently getting 308 average and low of 150.
So So that desktop CPU is still making a difference. Even though, again, I know this Ryzen AI CPU isn't anything super new. It's like a rebranded, I think, 7000 series CPU that they just slapped AI on, because of course they did. Give me, and now locked up there. There goes my 1% low. Oh no.
Disqualified.
Oh, 1% low is at 1 now. Oh no.
I like every time I zoom in with the op, I tank my FPS.
But hey, realistically, I'm running 1080p. If I go back to that native resolution, I'd imagine the FPS will drop by like 30 or so FPS. I'm still at the point running lower details that I can take advantage of my high refresh rate display. So if you have this laptop and you're not comparing it next to a desktop, you'd be fine with it playing a game like CS, totally fine. But it's really all about the price performance in this video.
Obviously, either one of these could handle their native res as well. Like, well, the Mats could handle the native res. I could handle 1440p in this game. A little less FPS, obviously, but
You probably play at 4K in this game, let's be real.
Yeah.
This game is quite the easy to run. Not easy to actually get kills, though, apparently. The classic CS. Oh, someone was standing still, let's go. Oh, smoke break!
I will say my FPS is definitely lowered.
Mine's been going down.
Yeah, mine's been going down too.
I'm like getting randomly like low 100s randomly. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know, my laptop's just chilling, thinking it can just kind of like take a break in this game. I don't know why you're doing
It's taking
that.
a smoke break. All right.
All right. I'm looking at 212 average, 1% low of 51.
I'm at 259 average, a low of 135.
I mean, we would have done the price performance calculation. We'll do that with 3D Mark, don't worry. Across the board though, the desktop basically crushed it, and factoring in cost is more expensive, so, but not by that much.
No, it's
so
like
it definitely
maybe $50.
is like better in the price performance game. So we'll run our 3D Mark score and mention that during the outro to show you guys the simple point, but it's looking like in terms of Best Buy in 2026, the desktop still best price performance.
So as you guys could see, desktop versus laptop, it's safe to say that in this specific scenario at the price of performance, our desktop was slightly better. Now obviously there are the caveats of if you need a laptop, you need portability, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're not going to get this desktop and carry around a monitor and a battery bank with you. You're going to buy something like this laptop. But I think both of these were pretty interesting and good price-wise in their own ways.
So to wrap up the benchmarks to determine what the price performance is of each one of these systems, so you guys can see a number on it besides just the live action gameplay we did, we ran 3D Mark Time Spy. And with the desktop, we ended up with a score of 13,608 with a GPU score of 13,890 and a CPU score of 12,209, which is an 11 cent per point score, while the laptop only got a total score of 11,240, a GPU score of 11,418, and a CPU score of 10,331, making that a 13 cent per point score. So price performance goes to the desktop when it comes to Best Buy, but your mileage may vary depending on what's at your local Best Buy, or if you go to a different retailer, which if you want to see that video and maybe continue this series, let us know in the comments down below what retailer we should do next.
But as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Now go check out PCBros.tech because things like this, maybe even these 2 right here, will be for sale, things we feature on the channel.
PCBros.tech. We sell gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and even Toasty Bros merch, and we have a marketplace where if you see stuff in like ads on the Toasty Bros channel or just random products we get sent in that we don't need anymore, it goes to the marketplace at great prices. Use code Toasty Bros on checkout. You will save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.